guess we'll get started then. Hi guys, welcome back to AI the Somnium Files. Last time, I mean, I think I did a lot in one day, and then I'd been on another day, and what happened? Right, we did the Somnium thing. We thought Iris got stabbed, then Iris wasn't stabbed, and she's fine. We don't know if Date is hallucinating, or we're hallucinating, or prophetic dreams, and in the meantime, we got to know some people, like her mom, and the mafia dudes, and sorry, the Yakuza, and this like trans woman who owns a bar and knows everything. And now there's this prisoner number 89 who seems to know something about what's going on, and there's going to be a serial murder case, and I guess something to do with the taking people's eyes out. And Date seems to find that this person very familiar, I think. So let's see where the autosave flows from. Thanks for the Zero Escape music. And yeah, so it'll give us this little, these were the things that happened. Oh yeah, we saw the flashback with little Iris, and that she wasn't there, and the boss, and then yeah, the autosaves come in good spots because it's just right at the cutscene. It's good. I mean, I manually saved just in case as well, but you know. Yep, that's the usual. This totally has something to do with my memories. Probably. I mean, instead of getting started, let's actually just look at. Hey, look, it's. Wait, hang on. Does it show? I think it does. I'm just like, does that model Date's head movement as well, in the same way you do when it has Iva looking at us? And I think it does. It's a really neat thing that they didn't have to do, but it really does make it feel like when you're just randomly moving your heads, it's something that matters. And even then, it's like, they really realistically thought just how far you can move your head and how that's all going to work and what you can see in your actual point of view, which is really cool. I mean, it's worth a shot to find any silly dialogue. Surveillance camera. And this is a camera used for interrogation. And there's apparently another surveillance camera up here somewhere. Well, there's the one in the mirror, but I don't think that counts. I think that's everything around here. Alright, let's talk to prisoner number 89. The man known as number 89 is sitting right in front of me.
89号本名を聞いてるさあなそんなもん忘れちまった
Convenient.
知ってんのかああその通り俺は確かに電話をかけたそれから瀬島に代わってもらってあることを伝えたんだ待てあいつと直接話したのかそうだジブチ共和国
ジブチ共和国とはアフリカ北東部に位置する人口90万人ほどの小さな共和制国家だ
つまらん嘘をつくな知らねえよいちいち数えちゃいねえからな
Alright, let's go. Plot time.
ある人物に電話をするよう促したある人物
Oh, that's actually cool. You can actually move your perspective while this is happening. This is all real time. That's neat.
悪いがこっから先は言えねえな
I can't tell you the plot right away. You have to figure it out for yourself.
わかったそれじゃあそろそろ本題に入ろうか2日前お前は捜査本部に電話をかけてこう言った 灘見翔子を殺した犯人を知ってると。ああ、誰だそいつは。おいおい、ちょっと待てよ。まだ取引は成立しちゃいないぜ。
Okay.
本当に釈放してくれんだろうな。約束しよ
Date, I hope you're not lying.
う。でたらめ
There we
言いやがっ
go.
て。どうせ釈放するつもりなんかさらさらねえくせに。まあいい。そんなことは花から期待しちゃいなかった。俺はただあの無所を出るための口実が欲しかっただけだ。どういう意味だ？教えてやろうか。こういう意味だよ。
Dude, uncalled for? Wait.
お前には人質になってもらおう。
Jeez, you guys are
出
amateurs.
口まで案内するんだ。
Wow, Dante, you really screwed up that interrogation.
いやー、それにしてもほんと参ったな。
So what is Peter? Is Peter's like bodysuit thing like is it supposed to be like got those holes in it for the I don't know girl fan service, or is that just like flesh colored? I don't know.
参ったで済むような問題じゃないでしょ。無期懲役刑で服役中の凶悪犯がこの警察総合庁舎から逃げ出したのよ。
Yeah, Dante, that was a pretty rookie mistake.
関係各所には箝口令を敷いておいたけど、マスコミが嗅ぎつけるのは時間の問題。それまでに何としてでも89号を確保しないと。
Good to know that even in this tense situation, we still get new flavor text.
バレーボールといえばスパイク。
Here we go. Now Pewter even comes in the action in the Rob. It doesn't matter, Robin. You don't need to tell me why you're not paying attention to my stream every second of the day. It's fine.
スパイクといえばチュンですよね。
Wait, just the button. Nah. Sadly, because I'm not playing this over Steam, I can't use the That was the wrong button. I can't use the. I can't use the. I can't use the the quick screenshot button Steam has.
は？
まさかあなたたちわざと89号を泳がせたわけじゃないわよね。より大きな獲物を釣り上げるために。
I mean, I'm not streaming for an audience. I'm just streaming because I want to play it. And then if I have an audience at the same time, it's like killing two birds with one stone.
そうなんですよ、ボス。
絶対違うでしょう。伊達君、ピュータ。この事件が片付いたらそこのワインを開けてあげるわ。
祝杯か。悪くないな。
だけどボス、酔っ払うと軽いものを握りつぶす癖があるからな。
Nice.
事件を解決したくなくなった
Oh, hello, Argon18. Hi. Well, welcome then. Welcome to the stream. I mean, I guess it helps, you know. Like, it is nice streaming for more than one person because then you're just like, you know, you feel like there's a bit of an interaction going on. But yeah. I love just like the somehow there's like something different in the bags every time we investigate them. That's why it's worth this. Also, where's Iba gone? Is she still an I guess?
僕椅子って大好きなんですよね。
Yeah, this is a blind playthrough. So no, I haven't gotten any endings. In fact, I can show you. Let me just show you my flowchart. Maybe that'll explain it better for you. So yeah, that's my flowchart right now. So I'm judging by that, I'm pretty early on. So yeah, I'm interested. Clearly, I've played other Uchikoshi games before, so I know that there's probably going to be some kinds of time travel involved here if we have multiple flow lines like this, but I don't exactly know how, and that's interesting.
なんだか美味しそうじゃないですか。
What?
何を言ってるんだこいつは。
That being said, it might take me a while. Oh, I saw the. I think, yeah, I mean, because I think it just that path just happens because of those two cage things you lift, right? In Mizuki Somnium, and it's like the ripped up photograph or the balloon, and you think the balloon sounds nicer, right? Like I was thinking about this a while back. In fact, actually, in regards to Uchikoshi, in regards to Virtue's Last Reward, in that kind of situation where like. When it starts you off with choices, there is often that kind of, like, I feel like, at least for me, there's always that kind of choice, like the obvious choice, the choice where you're like, you're probably going to do this one first, just because it seems the most generic, most, like, following the path kind of thing. So, like, for example, with, like, say, like, for example, like, with Virtue's Last Reward, like, for example, you've got, it's like, you know, you choose the characters who you are most curious about oftentimes to hang out with, go to the doors with, the escape rooms with. But I think it was, what was it? Oh yeah, no, because like in Virtue's Last Reward, it's like, you know, the options are just sort of left, just sort of, what's the word? They're placed there, like from top to bottom, and you're probably going to choose the top one most first. And that's all with Luna, and that's the Luna path. And the Luna path, like, is all kind of about the whole ally thing, because Luna is like, you know, sorry, if you guys haven't played Virtue's Last Reward, this is going over your head, but like, Luna's essentially the character who's always going to ally with you, and then Dio is the character who's like always going to betray you. And anyway, I was just thinking about that a while back.
Ah, あのスノーボードであなたたちの頭を引っ叩きたい気分だわ。
そしたら僕はこう言うでしょう。いたってね。
あんまりうまくないぞ。
Great, it's another pun. There are a lot of fucking puns in this game.
ボス、あのサイクリングマシン、コーヒーミルに改造してきましたよ。
What?
ペダルを漕ぐと豆が引ける仕組みです。
勝手なことしないでよ。優しくて笑顔の素敵な人だったのに残念だわ。
I know, like, if I was playing this, this might be more like annoying to watch, just because it's like you want to get on with the plot kind of thing. But if you're playing it for yourself, you kind of don't want to miss a single line of dialogue because one of them could be really funny, right?
もしも伊達さんに時間を止める能力があったら何がしたいですか？
そんなこと聞くまでもないだろう。
Oh no.
伊達の心拍数が上昇している。
It's probably going to have something to do with looking up girls' skirts, isn't it? I think that's mostly everything.
その飾り駒、ある騎士の人からもらったのよ。名前は確か羽生さんだったかな。
ほ 本当に羽生さんですか？
ええ、羽生さんよ。
I have no idea who that is, but great. All right. Anyway, now let's actually continue the plot.
まず奴は取調室の外にいた警官を殴って制服を奪いました。それを着て僕の背中に銃を突きつけながら中央区画へ。
Yeah, it's like Ace Attorney. You got to examine everything. You get a lot of the humor from that too. I mean, yeah, it's true. Although it's like, see, what makes it kind of weirdly different to Ace Attorney is like most objects in Ace Attorney will have like at least some kind of random flavor text. Here, there's like loads of objects, and like a whole bunch of them are just like in completely just normal descriptions. But then just a few in the giant list are just really funny or just complete tangents on absolutely something irrelevant. It's really stupid, but like it tickles my completionist bones. What do you mean? Everyone has completionist bones.
もちろん銃は見えないように隠してましたよ。だからフロアにいた他のみんなが怪しむこともなかったんです。で、1階への直通エレベーターに乗り込み地上へ。途中にいくつかあったセキュリティゲートは僕のカードで開きました。開かなければ殺すと脅されたんです。最終的に外に出るまで5分とかからなかったんじゃないかな。もしかしたら今回のことは事前に計画してたのかも。
まるで人事みたいな言い方だな。
恐怖を乗り越えたせいでハイになってるだけですよ。知らないですよ。そんな奴は庁舎を出るとすぐに僕を解放しました。その後のことは分かりません。僕はその場にへたり込んでしまっていたので。
I wonder if those things that Peter's wearing, if they're like glasses, or they're just like a heads-up display, like Google Glass kind of thing. They just like show him readings. Because it could be either.
89号が持ったままです。ああ、でも安心してください。ちゃんとスペアを用意してありますから。後でお渡しします。
Wait, well, why would you? Why would you not apologize? I want to be a decent person.
ボス、奴に逃げられたのは俺のせいだ。すまなかった。
悪いと思ってるなら行動で示して。ゼが火でも89号を捕まえるのよ。私はこれからお詫び行脚の旅に出かけてくるわ。はあ、ほんとやってくれたわね。
Alright, yeah, now we can go.
だって知ってると思うが、庁舎の周囲には監視カメラが設置されている。
That's great.
その映像を調べてみた。
That's great.
どうやら89号は付近で待機していた1台の車に乗って逃走したようだ。
Well, that's not a good sign at all, because that implies that someone's working with him.
仲間が待ってたってことか。
そうらしい。
運転手の顔は？
はっきりと映っていた。
Oh, great. Is it?
我々がよく知ってる人物だよ。
I was gonna say, is it So or whatever his name is, but when she says that, it's probably Renju. Fuck. Yep. Yeah. Yep, Renju is behind everything! Or something. I told Potten, like, but then again, like I said earlier, last time, because they're sort of so heavily saying that Renju is involved with everything, I assume that he's not the mastermind. I told Boss and Pewter what Iva revealed to me.
おキューラが？
どうして？
だってモーマから電話が。
モーマって熊倉組の？
Ooh.
あ、つなぐぞ。
Ooh.
おう、伊達か。たった今情報が入ってな。沖浦に関する目撃情報なんだが。
なんだと？どこだ？奴は。
おいおい、約束を忘れちまったわけじゃねえだろうな。
約束？
Come on.
約束なんかしたっけな？
Come on, Date, you know this.
しただろう。アセトンちゃんのことだよ。
ああ
それじゃあ、待ってるから。
どうするんだ。
やむを得ん。連れて行くしかないだろう。
イリスをモーマのところに。
そうだ。
Somehow I feel like Iris isn't going to be too shocked about the idea of meeting a member of the Mafia who's a big fan of hers. She'll just be like, yay, another fan! Hello.
遅い遅い遅い遅い遅い遅い遅い遅い遅い遅い遅い遅い遅い遅い遅い遅い遅い遅い遅い遅いソースは醤油だよ。
帰る。
お主王瀬のちぎりを交わしたこと忘れたわけではあるまいな。
酔ってんのか？
酔へなんかいまへんよ。
酔ってんじゃねえか。
What?
嘘嘘嘘嘘嘘パン。
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, I mean, I think she's supposed to be 18 and the drinking age in Japan is 20, so...
これから伊達さんとイクラマンするんだって思うとなんかテンション上がっちゃって。
いくらマンはしないから。
デートのことですよ。
いつの間にかイクラマンとデートが同義語に。
でどこに連れてってくれるんですか？
Ooh, shit! Ooh. I mean, I think it's 20, just from what I've heard. To the window! Anyway,
おい、伊達見ろ。宴会残焦げ茶広越しいた目撃の拳さんがいるぞ。
how is that somehow even more of a mouthful in Japanese?
わーいわーい。宴会残焦げ茶広越しいた目撃の拳さんだ。
I think I don't be excited about insects. I have no idea what Bug's just talking about, though.
革でできたスリッポンの一種で。
ローファーな。
Like, I love that this game is just all about really stupid running gags. Where is she? Where's the receptionist? Where's Big Breasts?
特殊スカイフィッシュを捕まえようか。今度入れ替えの時絶対もらってこ。
So yeah, I'm pretty sure this is like... I don't know when they're gonna do it, but I'm pretty sure this... I heard a little bit of Iris's little debut idol song, and it's basically... They remix it for this background music. Like, they're probably gonna play it in a very, like, you know, plot-relevant way.
ハイテーブルか。
そんな困りますよ伊達さん。ハイテーブルマンなんて突然言われても。
言ってないから。
Okay, that just implies that Date's just like making random observations of things around the world, around the room while everyone's watching.
クイーンテスラップコーネの PV だ。
おお、あれが噂の。
I'm not even gonna try. I'm not gonna even try. Alright, anyway, I guess I've gotta make a decision here. Iris is acting kind of weird. You know what? I mean, because this is me. Because this is me, I'm gonna have to make the fucking Dragon Ball joke.
竜がいるところだ。
Shenron.
竜ってドラゴンのことですか？
ああ。
わかった。剣と魔法の世界、どっかのファンタジーワールドに連れてってくれるんですね。やっほーい。ほら、なんだかワクワクしてきたぞ。
Okay, she literally... Okay, hang on, log.
やっほーい。ほら、なんだかワクワクしてきたぞ。
Yeah, no, she used aura. That was totally a fucking Dragon Ball reference. Hang on, once more.
やっほーい。ほら、なんだかワクワクしてきたぞ。
Yeah, she was just totally talking like Goku there. And I don't think the translation realized it. Also, the translation can't... Goku just talks normally in the dub anyway, so... She didn't completely understand, but I didn't have time to care. I took Iris to the Kumakuras. Oh, hang on. Ban. Yay! I can do that on my phone. Anyway, let's go to the Kumakura's.
ほんとだ、立派な竜がいる。かっこいい。っていうかここ暴力団の事務所ですよね。
ああ、熊倉組って名前の。
一体ここのどこがファンタジーワールドだって言うんですか。
俺はそんなこと一言も言ってないが、お前が勝手に勘違いしただけだろ。
伊達さんに嘘つかれた。
てめえだてこの野郎、アセトンちゃんを流しやがったな。
おじさん、この人東京湾に沈めて。
わかったよ。マコガレーの餌にしちゃおうね。
シュールな光景だな。
ある意味ファンタジックだ。
Wait.
さ
Okay.
てと、約束通り
I was
お
gonna
前の望みは果たしたぜ。
I was gonna say for a second, what is this bad ending? Did I choose the wrong thing? Is Momo actually gonna kill me?
わかってるよ。沖浦のことだろ。
沖浦さん。
There it is. Bronze Dragon. Ah, damn it! No more Shenlong jokes. It was just a spam bot. Don't worry about it.
ちょうちん。
これだけたくさんあるとなんだか恐ろしく見えるよな。ちょうちん怖いだろ。
No, not really.
いえ、別に怖いってことは。
いや、お前は絶対にちょうちんが怖いはずだ。
God damn it, Date! Please.
さあ、言ってみてくれ。ちょう
ちょうちん。
怖い。
Okay, the subdialogue is completely different here, so I'm very
お前じゃ
confused.
ねえよ。
Huh, I wonder what that was supposed to mean normally. There is a lot of localization in this, but unlike, fair enough, this game's very Japanese, but at the same time. Whoa, wait, wow, hang on, where exactly am I standing and how far can I move my head? Oh, okay, I'm just like there, fair enough.
アセトンちゃん、今度パーティーしよう。
やだ。
アセトンちゃん、疲れたらいつでもこの机の上に座っていいからね。
なんで机なんだよ。
やったー、このホールはイーグルだ。
それはバリカワのゴルファーだね。
伊達さん、見てください。あんなところに UFO が。
ただの灰皿だ。
かわいそう。動物をあんな風にするなんて最低です。
あれ本物じゃないからね、フェイクだから。
Restaurants will take forever to fulfill your bottomless drink orders, so order them all up front. Yeah, interesting. Hot spring sommelier exam? Okay. Okay, I think that's everything. Alright, what's this?
に何かあったんですか？病院から抜け出したっていうのを聞きましたけど。
ああ、俺も同じだ。まだ詳しいことは何も聞いちゃいね
教えてください。
Renju's escape from the hospital was strange. 3 things stuck out to me. I laid down the facts. Mizuki was lured to the place where Shoko's body was found by a message sent from Renju's phone. I found Iris's body in Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse. Earlier today, Renju fled with a prisoner escaping a life sentence, an assassin named Number 89.
え。おい、ちょっと待って。アセトンちゃんの死体ってなんだよ。
ああ、それはその
伊達さんね、平行世界で見たそうなんです。私の死体を。
平行世界？
パラレルワールドのことですよ。知らないんですか？
You know, now I'm just also reminded, there's a joke, in fact, I think it's actually in Fresh Precure, there's a joke where, and then somebody says, like, you ever heard about parallel worlds? And it's just, it's always like, what, parasol worlds? You're like, no, it's parallel worlds.
ああ、あれな。あ、知ってる知ってる。あ、そっかそっか。平行世界でね。ああ、なるほど。
Okay, now this is just that meme, you know, that meme of the, yes, I understand everything now. It does not get it at all.
なんだかよくわからんが納得してくれたみたいだぞ。
助かったよ。説明するのが面倒だったから。
それにしても、なんで沖浦さんが。
わからん。誰かに脅迫されて動いてるのか。とにかくそういうわけで。悪いな。
いえ、そんな。
怖がらなくても大丈夫だよ、アセトンちゃん。うちの組はね、非暴力主義的暴力団だから。
牛丼肉抜きでみたいな論理矛盾だ。
先代の頃はちょっとやんちゃなこともしたけどな。
大根おろしで足をすりおろしたりとか。
だからそいつは先代のことで、俺が跡目を継いでからは
ホワイト。
白い粉。
やってねえから。そういう危ない商品は一切扱わねえことにしたんだ。リストラっつうかなんつうか、首とかガンガン跳ねまくって。
Okay, this is actually a plot point, I think.
跳ねる。
だから違うっつってんだろ。
Okay, I'm actually kind of liking Moma here because he's just like, I don't know.
そういえばこのおっさんのことまだ紹介してなかったな。
おっさんじゃない、24だ。
What? Bullshit. I'm old. You're younger than me.
モーマの年齢は48。明らかに詐称だ。
知ってる。
申し遅れました。私、大手の広告代理店で役員をしております熊倉モーマと申します。
熊倉組の組長さんですね。
ね、なんでそれを。
バカなのか。
Wait. There's more
モー
dialogue
マ
here?
はこう見えて A セットの大ファンなんだ。
いや、ファンっていうか、なんかよくわかんないけど。
ポッカポカ。
布団水トンアセトンちゃん。
敬おう。
おとんプラトンアセトンちゃん。
破壊力。
500メガトンアセトンちゃん。
本当に知ってくれてるんですね。ありがとうございます。
なんか照れちゃうな。
でも私、暴力団の人は嫌いです。
あ、いや、ほんと暴力団なんていなくなっちゃえばいいのにね。
Oh, Ramses. I think that's the voice actor for Okoyatsu from JoJo Part 4. Okay, that's interesting. I did do a little bit of a lookup of some of the voice actors for AI, not too far because I didn't want to accidentally spoil myself on, you know, random characters, and then they're like, oh, you know, they have the same voice actor as this character, which means they're the same person, sort of thing. But so I couldn't really see many people that have, you know, that I've recognized from other things. That being said, I also haven't seen JoJo Part 4. I need to actually, you know, I need to actually watch. Okay, so I've watched, I think I've watched all of Part 1 and a little bit of I think I only watched like the first episode of Part 2. I need to watch the rest of Part 2. Also because that's got, what's his name? As Joseph. Don't correct me, I know who I'm talking about.
ポポイのポーイだよ。
Alright, that's all for Iris then.
全員出払ってる。沖浦の件で聞き込みに行かせたんだ。それにここにいられちゃいろいろと。
確かに見られるわけにはいかないもん。
なんだよ突然。
くれよ。
What?
はあ？
くれないか。そう。
なんでおめえにやらなきゃなんねんだ。
私も欲しい。
はーい、あげちゃう。いや、さすがにこれは。
もうケチ。
別にいいだろ、減るもんじゃなし。
思いっきり変だろうがよ。
ち。
ブンスか。
そうだ、お前らまるで兄弟みてえだぜ。
Who knows? For all we know, maybe we are siblings. I mean, right now I'm still pretty much assuming that he's her dad somehow because she doesn't have a dad and Dante doesn't have a memory, so like it's only natural to assume that, but
電話では確か目撃情報があったとか。
ああ、手下の連中を総動員して調べさせたんだ。
教えてくれ。やつは。
教えてやっても構わねえ
おい、もったいつけんなよ。ちゃんとイリスは連れてきてやっただろ。
だってちょっといいか。
oh god. Please don't tell me this. Oh no, I'm
いや
scared.
だって言いにくいんだが、そのアセトンちゃんに握手してくれるよ。
Oh, okay, thank God. I was like, please don't tell me this is something gonna be creepy, but okay. Shaking hands, fine. I mean, hand holding is kind of, the joke is hand holding is really lewd. If you can't do it, how dare you hold hands, but it's actually, for a mob boss, that's pretty normal.
なんだ、そんなことか。任せとけ。
Momo and I broke our huddle.
イリス、一つ頼みがあるんだが、
頼み？
こいつにおっぱいを見せてやってくれ。
What?
そんなこと言っとらんわ、ボケ。
ああ、間違えた。こいつと握手してやってほしいんだ。
Okay, that's a way to get her to do it.
握手ですか。そのぐらいならおっぱいは絶対嫌だけど。
I'm not that kind of ego.
だって俺は組長やっていてよかったの。こんなに思った日はない。
He's having a lot of fun with this role.
わかったわかった。それで
沖浦が目撃された地点は合計で2カ所。一つはサンフィッシュポケットってメイドカフェで、
Well, we've been there.
もう一つは港区にある生目神
I
社だ。
don't think we've been there. But that's probably important because I think that's where Hitomi met her boyfriend, who might be number 89 because he was in that cutscene, and I don't know
サン
yet.
ポケと生目神社か。
Oh, I'm trying. The Mayo trying to keep alive in Monster Hunter. Oh, fair enough. I forgot that came out. That would definitely be a good game to waste time on, but I'm not really interested too much. Maybe one day. And hello, oh right, that's Raphael, right? Hello. I'm just like, wait, who's that again? And I'm like, right, I've got to read your name backwards. I'm playing AI. AI is fun. It's a Japanese murder mystery thingy. Not murder mystery. It's a detective game.
わかった。 恩に着るぜ。
なに、お安いご用だぜ。
Well, I mean, I know it's a RPG slash kind of sort of MMO like, but kind of not. But anyways, is that it? Yep. All right, that's it for this scene.
さてというわけでモーマ、イリスのこと頼んだぞ。
Oh, can't we take Iris with us?
ちょっと待ってください。
She'll be fun to have.
私のこと置いてくつもりですか？
I was gonna say should be fun to be around with the maid cafe.
大丈夫、そいつは何もしやしない。
思いっきり何かしそうな顔してますよ。っていうかこの人暴力団の組長だし、どっかに売り飛ばされちゃったらどうするんですか？
アセトンちゃん、誤解だよ。さっきも言ったけど、うちの組はホワイトな組織なんだから、みんな定時に帰っちゃうし、コンプライアンスとかしっかりしてるし。
それじゃあな。
待てー、イクラマンの約束はどうなったんじゃい。
What about Minecraft?
だからそんな約束してねえから。
でもデートの約束はしたでしょ？
デートだと？だって貴様。
And then he takes out a gun.
しかとしよう。
賢明な判断だ。
伊達さん、沖浦さんのことを探しに行くんですよね。私も連れてってください。
Like I said, she'll be fun to have within the maid cafe. What's the level of insanity in this game? Like same as Danganronpa or and such, or is it more grounded? It's more grounded than Danganronpa, but it's probably it's still a bit wacky in a way. But it's more like, you know, like a slightly comedic detective story, if you know what I mean.
連れてってくれなきゃ、ゆうべのこと教えてあげないですからね。
And you know what? That's good leverage.
深夜2時の来訪者の件か。
わかったよ。
はいわーい。
おいだて、無視すんなやこら。
ホワイトな組織。
Alright, with Monokuma and stuff, yeah. Right, there's no mascot in this game. That being said, in Zero Escape, one of the other series that this guy wrote did for, that one, the second one, kind of has a Monokuma-like mascot character, but then they kind of disappear halfway through the plot because they're not really important. What's going on?
今のは、
Oh yeah,
おもちゃなんだよ。
fair enough.
なんだ、おもちゃか。
とりあえず2人のことは置いておくとして。
Oh right, yeah. All right, I forgot about Aiba. Okay, so Aiba's not an alien or a yokai. Aiba is an artificial intelligence robot that is also our eye. So it's like I don't really like the whole jelly thing. Is like right now Aiba just lives as our eye. The jelly thing she can like is like a form that it can take like outside of your eye, so it can move around on its own.
目的地は2カ所だな。
See how that eye's yellow? That's Aiba's Aiba as the eye.
サンポケと生目神社。
あ、もしよかったら例の冷凍倉庫にも寄ってもらえないですか？ゆうべ私の死体を見たっていう。
Fair enough.
何か気になることでも？
いえ、ただの好奇心ですよ。それからもう一つ、どっかご飯を食べられるところにも。
飯か。そういや俺もまだ。
It's actually a pretty neat sci-fi concept. Yeah, it is. And like, okay, so this game, you know, if you want to talk about fun sci-fi concepts with this, so you know, this game is called AI, the Somnium Files. Iber is an AI. She is an AI, but she is also an I. And then there's also, of course, I, which is the Japanese word for love. I'm sure these are all connected to each other somehow. So.
ああ、胸が苦しい。呼吸困難になりそうだ。
Alright, let's go. Is the main character a private eye? No. Well, he's not. He's an officer. So he's not a private investigator. So not that yet. Also, yeah. See, there's the 999. Actually, we could do it. Hang on. Let's go. Let's go. But that would be really cool if you did that as well. So there's the 999 poster in this. It's like, everyone, please play 999. It's on Steam now too. So anyway, for Sunfish Poker, let's go. I saw a familiar face as I entered. It was Mizuki. Oh, Iris and I sat at Mizuki's table. Yay! All the girls are together!
びっくりした。どうしたの？っていうか、なんで二人が一緒に？
Mitsuki, the better question I have is, why do you have the top trident? How much money did you spend at the maid cafe?
まあ、ちょっとね。あ、そうだ。指は止めてくれてありがとう。いいっていいって。またいつでもおいでよ。なんなら住んでくれちゃっても構わないし。それは明暗だね。今住んでるとこの同居人、なんか感じ悪くてさ。
こいつ。
Yeah, I have a lot of questions. I have several questions. He looks bored on the outside, but I bet he's nervous as hell. I understand, man. I do. You're just waiting for the right time. You act cool, but on the inside. Good thing they have security cameras to make sure that nobody does anything inappropriate with the maids. What else we got? Counters. Mermaids are working hard. There's 2 shells in there. Oh, God damn it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Also, yeah, you're right. The character also named Iris. In fact, also the other thing is, she's not just Iris. Her name is Iris Sagan. Or Sagan. I don't actually know. You know, when I hear Sagan, all I think of is Carl Sagan, isn't he like some kind of scientist or philosopher or something along those lines? So, yeah. Yeah. Also, yeah, Date needs to go to horny jail. They basically permanently needs to go to horny jail. Keep at it, girls. But then again, like a lot of Uchikoshi characters need to go to horny jail. They're all tridents. The box. And yeah, also the reason why I'm clicking on literally everything is because like some things just have really stupid and hilarious flavor text. But not all of them. Like this one.
でも本当はホワイトチョコでコーティングしてある巨大なイカリングなんですよ。
Oh, gun is Japanese for eye, maybe. That's also true. That's a good point. I'm not sure, but if that would be interesting. That would make sense as well. But there you go. That's one of... It could possibly be a calamari ring. It's changed its flavor text. That's pretty good. Stores menu. Nyotai Mori, 780 yen.
はあ、女体盛りが780円。
That's what Nyotai Mori is? Let's go. We're going. I made up my mind and my heart. Good?
ああ、それ誰かが落書きして小さい「よ」を足しちゃったんですよ。だから本当は二体盛りなんです。
Ah. Mitai Mori. Well, Newt? That makes even less sense.
そっか。2体盛り780円ね。
Honestly, that's almost as intriguing as the body sushi. Exactly. This is a real interesting place. think. Wait, I saw that. There it is. Big
あ
anchor.
の怒りで伊達の頭殴ったらどうなるかな。
怒りが湧いてくる。
その前に死ぬだろ。
So yeah, Dante is permanently stuck in horny jail, but also everybody constantly pays him out, so it's sort of worth it. You can't even fish. Still, okay. Mizuki ordered a cream soda. I remember when she called me childish for ordering cream sodas. I mean, she is a child. She is allowed to. The prompt's still there? The prompt is still there. God damn it.
あ、なんなの？説教でも始めるつもり？別にどこで何してようと私の勝手でしょ。
Oh, hey, Roselia.
なんで切れてんだよ。
切れてないし普通だし、むしろ機嫌いいくらいだし。ちょっといいですか？
The mermaid took me to the corner of the store.
みずきちゃん、さっきまで泣いてたんですよ。
Oh.
泣いてた。
I mean, her mom was murdered. Like, fair enough. Fair enough.
それでお店の子たちで慰めてあげてたんです。
Oh.
みずきちゃんのお母さん、あんなことになっちゃって、多分精神的にかなり参ってるんじゃないかと。ここに来たのはきっと寂しいからで、ゆうべイリスちゃんのお家に泊まったのも一人じゃ心細かったからで。
翔子の死体はまだ警察の方で預かっている。通夜はしていないし、ダビに付されてもいない。さらに犯人は捕まっておらず、父の沖浦とは音信不通。おまけに同居人であるお前からも見放され。
別に見放したわけじゃ。
とにかく水木の精神を不安定にさせる要素はてんこ盛りだ。
みずきちゃん、強がってるだけなんですよ。測ってあげてください。
Aww. Alright, you know what? Tell you what, I'll do the horny things just before we continue.
三つくりえながちょうちんあんこか、受け口の細身おながの沖縄はぎ。
よく言えたな。
みずきちゃん、ここによく遊びに来てくれるんですよ。だからお店の子たちとも仲良しで可愛がってもらってるんだ。
オーナーの娘だからか。
そんなんじゃないよ。本当にずっともみたいな関係なんです。
だが持ってる取り合いのは女の子。
どう考えても沖浦の力だな。
私がここでバイトしてた頃からの友達です。プライベートでもよく遊びに行ったりとか、心霊スポットとか UFO を呼ぶイベントとかね。チンチコールチンチコールチンチコールみずきちゃん、それは絶対言っちゃダメなやつ。沖浦さんには小さい頃からずっとお世話になりっぱなしで、ほら、うちって母子家庭でしょ。それでママのサポートとかもいろいろと。私が赤ちゃんの頃はおむつを変えてもらったこともあるみたいで、レムニスに入れてもらったのも。それまでイリス個人的に動画をネット配信してたんだよ。歌ってみたとか踊ってみたとかゲーム実況とか。
It's kind of cool as well, like when because since everyone's talking around in real time, and so like you can still just. I'm acting like this is revolutionary. Obviously, this is a lot of first game things, but still.
そしたらね、
First
あ
person
れよあれよ
games.
という間に爆発的に人気が出ちゃって。
ああ、その話なら聞いたことが。それでいろんな事務所からオファーが届くようになったんだろ。だが沖浦とイリスの母親が知り合いだったこともあって、結果的にはレムニスに。
でもね、単純に知り合いだったからってわけでもなくて、他にもちゃんとした理由があるの。パパはイリスの才能に惚れ込んでたんだ。
才能？
ダンスの才能だよ。それを認めてたからこそレムニスに。小さい頃から目をかけてきたのに、他の事務所に取られるなんて尺だって思ったみたいで。そんな話初めて聞いた。パパは人のこと直接褒めるような人じゃないからね。なんか照れちゃうな、秋浦さんにそんな風に思ってもらってたなんて。別の警察の人からもいろいろと聞かれた。でもずっと連絡が取れないままなの。なんでそんなこと聞くの？
ちょっと気になったことがあってな。
沖浦水産はおじいちゃんが作った会社だけど、今のパパとは何の関係もないんじゃない。冷凍倉庫のことはよくわかんないよ。
Wait, but you can still.
だから知らないって言ってるじゃん。何度も同じこと聞かないでよ。だってこれを。
Oh.
嘘ってことか。
まあ単に興奮してるだけかもしれないが。
Interesting.
寝ることよりも食べることよりも。
Oh, so they translated the word Ninki popular for viral as well. Interesting. I need to get back on my Japanese besides Duolingo. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Huh, yeah, God. I'm doing Duolingo for Japanese now as well, so woo. Well, yeah, no, it's interesting.
あ、食べるのは同じくらいかな。でもとにかく昔から体を動かすのは大好きで。足もめっちゃ速いしね。うん、小学生の頃からずっとリレーの選手に選ばれ続けてて。
Hey, Taboo Bird. It's like, have you met Hajime yet? That could refer to a lot of things. Wait, have you actually played this game, or are you just being like let's just make jokes that there's a Hajime in every game? God, you know what? If you're curious, I mean, I haven't actually written anything, but I am like having so much fun right now writing what's essentially like, well, I mean, Danganronpa fanfiction of like. They're making the new Hope's Peak Academy, and then like Hajime is like there as a substitute teacher. I've been having a lot of fun with it. It's just wholesome headcanons.
しかもいつもアンカーなんでしょ。えへん。
そいつはすごいな。
Oh, just joking, but now I am curious.
知ってました？イリスってギリシャ神話に登場する虹の女神のことなんですよ。
There you go. That's why her she's called Iris.
神々の伝令役メッセンジャーガールを務めてて、足がものすごく速いんです。
一説によると虹がすぐに消えてしまうことからその伝説が生まれたとか。
じゃあその俊足は名前の通りってわけか。
今度一回。
ああ、機会があればな。
Cute.
今ここでですか？私も見たいな。私もまあ。どうしよっかな。
No, Iris is. I'm pretty sure Iris isn't a god, but she might be one of those things where there are like multiple timelines converging around her death or something. But we'll see.
いいじゃんいいじゃん踊ってよ。でもじゃあ私準備してくるね。
Oh, okay.
ちょっと
The mermaid did this and hurried off.
ま
Oh, wait.
しょうがないな。
Now I can't talk to
分
her.
かったよ。みんながそんなに言うなら。イエーイ。イリスちゃん準備できたよ。よし。ほんなら踊っちゃるけんしっかり見とき。
Is this gonna have a
虹
song
の
though?
矢は折れない。始まるよ。
Oh, here we go. This is a song. All right, let's hear it. Let's hear it. This is the one, I think.
「空飛ぶカップパラレルマップタイムトリップ君だけ教えよう」「消えない劣化溶けない立花不死身の木か君になら」
This is interesting. They've got the localized lyrics, I assume, here.
大人たちは顔を見つむけビー玉の目曇らせてるだけど僕らだけ知ってる信じる力奇跡を起こすことたとえ悪魔が君をさらおうとしてもきっと夜空駆け抜ける女神虹の翼でラリアットこの世界が君を消し去ろうとしてもレジスト僕が光を追い越して君を守るよ
No.
汗とんちゃん最高
I mean, honestly, the dub's not too bad because I think I've actually seen it, the localized version of the song.
今の歌私が書いた詩に沖浦さんが曲をつけてくれたものなんです
And now I know why it's called Invincible Rainbow Arrow. It's because rainbow, and I guess the arrow thing is around an iris. That's cute. And all that stuff about like the tides of time being against you and everything. Yeah, we're definitely going to be getting to timeline jumping. You know that the lyrics of that are plot relevant, so not necessarily plot relevant, but more like, you know, encompassing the theme of the game. You know this is going to be the end credits music, right? But like the proper version where like they, yeah.
だから一番思い入れがあって
そういやあいつ作曲とかもしてるんだったな。
はいとても多彩な人なんですよ私沖浦さんのこと心から尊敬してるんです恩人でもあるし誰よりも信頼できる人で
That was nice. That was a nice one.
なあイリス、そろそろ教えてくれないか。日曜日の午前2時以降、お前はどこで何を？
まだ約束は果たされてませんよ
これはデートだ。ちゃんと約束は守っただろ？
私はこう言ったはずですデートの約束が完遂というのはまだ終わってませんよねで
I hope this isn't one of those things where it's like we never get to find out because like she gets kidnapped or something before she tells us and it was obviously plot relevant and it would have told us everything.
突然ですがここで散歩系クイズ
Oh, here we go.
あるところで子供がかくれんぼをしていて樽の中に隠れましたでもすぐに見つかってしまったそうですなぜでしょう
樽は英語で言うとバレルだから
Okay, Iva.
なるほど。わかったぞ。樽は英語で言うとバレルだからだな。
Iba knew it.
すごい
How did Iba know that
伊達さんっ
actually?
てやっぱり天才ですね
まあな。
お前
Right, what happens when we do it again, actually? What happens? I'm just curious.
類まれなる見事な骨盤じゃ。
Like I said, Dante definitely needs to go to horny jail. Anyway, here we go. Let's get to the plot.
目撃情報があったんだ。ここで沖浦を見かけたって。
それっていつの話ですか
いつ？情報を入手したのはついさっきのことだが、
そうですか
何か思い当たることでも？
ああ沖浦さん今日は来てないんですけど昨日だったら
昨日？だが俺は昨日もこの店に。
その後のことですよ伊達さんと太田くんが帰ってから
なんですぐに教えてくれなかった？
だって教えてほしいなんて言われてないですしそもそも伊達さんの連絡先も
Fair enough.
くっそ。
入れ違いになってしまったようだな
沖浦さんイリスちゃんのことを探してるみたいでした
And the plot
お
thickens.
店のみんなにどこにいるか知らないかって聞いて回ってて私のことを
理由は？何か言ってなかったか？
This guy has his eyes. Thankfully, my ears have taken rubber prepared me for handle horny characters. I mean, yeah, Zero Escape as well. God, like going through a lot of Sigma's dialogue in in Virtue's Last Reward is just like, oh my god. I got something in my eyes. It's
イ
gone.
リス、心当たりは？
いえ全く
水木はどうだ？
わからないなんでだろう変わったことですかそういえばものすごく具合が悪そうでした
I mean, he was
顔
just
が真っ
yeah.
青で汗をダラダラとかいてて
事故のせいか。
Yeah. I mean, he was in a car accident in the hospital.
そうかもしれない
He might even be internally bleeding, which is never good. Alright, that's the end of that today.
結局沖浦を見つからなかったが、
どうやら奴はイリスを探しているよ
言っ
とにかくそろそろ
た。あ
Alright, let's go. Yeah, let's see the shrine. I'm curious about the shrine. I don't think we've been there yet, so we can look at everything new for the first time. Ooh, cutscene time. No, only Date can hear Iba because she's like attached to his, you know, brain or something.
大丈夫ですよちょっとそこの段差に足を取られただけです
Also, yeah, I guess he keeps Iber a secret, I think just because she's just... I don't think, you know, there's necessarily any, like, big conspiracy about it. I think it's just because, she's just very high technology, so he doesn't want to just tell everybody, hey, you know, there's a new, really complicated artificial intelligence, and it lives in my eye socket, so... So, yeah, it's not really a secret, but it kind of is a secret. Oh, this is nice music. You wash your hands and face here. Okay. Thanks for telling me that, localized Date. Alright, no flavor text either. I don't think. Nope, this is serious time. No silly flavor text. We're just chilling in a shrine talking about... Who knows, actually. The world isn't ready to see eye to eye. I wish I had Aiba. I mean, I guess the one issue is, you know, you probably have to lose an eye first to get it replaced with an artificial intelligence, so.
あそこにある花を
Oh, maybe there.
花
ここからじゃ遠すぎてよくわからないですよね。私はこの神社に詳しいので知ってますけど。
Oh, I was gonna say, can I use my... No, there we go. Yep. NV.
これはあやめだな。正確には神崎あやめ。イリスの家にあったのと同じ種類の花だ。
I don't know what NV is though. It's not like Zoom, is it? Maybe it's the... I think the Zoom was another... whatever. Winter Iris.
よくわかりましたね。
Oh, night vision. Okay. I mean, he didn't need night vision to see it was a Winter Iris, but alright.
うちにある鉢植えのものと同じです。2日前、花言葉を教えましたよね。
確か良き知らせと希望だったか。
Basically, good luck and hope, right? Get it? Right? It's like Makoto Naegi put into one.
あやめは英語で言うとアイリス。
Okay, yeah. They know the symbolism.
イリスはギリシャ神話に登場する虹の女神のことで、神々の伝令役メッセンジャーガールをって話は散歩系でしましたよね。
Huh. But you could have gone to all of these in any order, right? I guess that dialogue probably wouldn't be there normally.
だから花言葉は良き知らせと希望なんですよ。なんかいろいろと懐かしいなって。ここ私にとっての思い出の場所なんです。今から6年前、ある人と一緒によくここに遊びに来たことがあって。
That person who may or may not be Date.
ある人？
私はその人のことおじさまって呼んでました。とてもいい人で気さくで頼りがいがあって、でもある日突然いなくなってしまって。
もしかして。
ああ、どうやら瞳が交際していた。
2日前アイドルになった理由を聞かれた時、私こう答えましたよね。有名になりたかったからって。実はそれもおじさまのことと関係が。私6年前からその人のことずっと探してるんです。だけど全然見つからなくて、どうやって探せばいいのかも。だったら自分の方から見つけるんじゃなくて、向こうに私のこと見つけてもらえばいいんじゃないかって。
You know, like the Sailor Starlight in Sailor Moon kind of, and Makoto in Doki Doki Pretty Cure as well, where it's like I'm looking for someone and I don't know where they are, so I'll become an idol singer. That way everyone will know who I am and they'll find me.
有名になればそいつの方から連絡してくると。
アイドルになったのはそのためだったのか。
もちろん小さい頃からの夢だったっていうのもありますけど。
だが、だったらどうして A セットなんて。見つけてもらいたかったら本名を名乗るべきじゃ。
ああ、それは大丈夫です。だって A セットっていうのはおじさまが考えた名前だから。もしも将来私がタレントになったらこの名前を使うといい
Where does it come from, though, is question. Can I ask that? I cannot ask that.
ここは古事記に記載されている生目入彦イサチの命、生目天皇とか イクメの御事って呼ばれることもありますけど、とにかくその神様が祀られた神社なんです。
And like it's cool as well that the lip syncing is synced up both on the character portraits here and in the 3D real time, which is cool.
古事記にはこんな話があります。ある時、イクメイリビコは家臣である田島守に命じて、とある奇妙な木の実を常世の国に探しに行かせました。その木の実の名は時軸の核。食べれば不老不死になるという不思議な木の実です。田島守
Of
は
course.
幾多の苦難を乗り越え、やっとの思いで木の実の入手に成功。
But I mean, then again, there's it's like even in like Journey to the West, like Sun Wukong has like he has to look at like he has to pay attention to. I mean, I think like I don't think that the portraits and the 3D ones are exactly the same expressions all the time, but often it is. Anyway, yeah, I was gonna say right. Sun Wukong has like guard like the peaches of immortality or something.
ところが、それを持ち帰った時にはすでにイクメイリビコは亡くなっていました。嘆き悲しむ田島守、泣きながら木の実の半分を大妃に手渡すと、残りの半分をイクメイリビコのお墓に捧げ、その場で息を引き取ったと言われています。
Would you still be immortal though if you already had half of it?
で、その時軸の核の木の実なんですけど、後ろにある社殿の中に祀られてるって噂が。
まさか不老不死の実が？
All these mystery games make me want to play more mystery games. Time to boot up Ace Attorney. Oh yeah, God, it's really annoying. I got Ace Attorney 5, but then I couldn't buy the on iOS version, but I couldn't buy the rest of it. It just wouldn't work. I think it might be the problem with my iOS. I'm gonna try the iPad. Hopefully that'll work.
ええ。いませんね、沖浦さん。まあ、そりゃそうですよね。目撃情報があってからすぐに駆けつけたわけじゃないですし。
移動しちまったらしいな。
残念ですけど。
見たところ何か手がかりになりそうな。完全にとろ。
興味ないですか？
ああ、悪いが全く。不老不死よりは羽毛布団の方が魅力的だ。
Alright, that's it.
だって移動だ。
わかったよ。
Alright, I guess that's it for this place. I guess we'll go there and then we'll go to the diner. I guess so we can have some food for Iris. They needed to put all the games on Twitch and Steam already. They really should. Yeah, I don't know what's holding up 4 to 6. Heck, I mean, you know, if we're gonna get to a situation where freaking DGS, Daigakuten Saiban or whatever it's called, you know, the Japan only one, if that comes before we get like a Switch and Steam release of 4 to 6, that's just like, okay, I get like people don't like 5 and 6 are a bit of a downturn in quality or something. But I liked 4. I played through all of 4. I think the last case in 4 is really beautiful. Like the way that it ties in all of the old story, like everybody else's cases all together, and like, you know, swapping between the past and the future at the same time. It's well, past and present. It's really cool. Like I think apparently like they try to do sort of more stories like that in the later games, but I don't know. Like they tried to do that in freaking Mel's Edgeworth Investigations, the first one. I got bored. That game was too tedious. I got bored of it. I got through it in the end, but it was boring.
俺は確かにここで見たんだ、イリス。お前の死体を。
でも私ここにいますけど、もしかして幽霊だったり。
Now that's cute little. Oh, actually, you can't move the camera
足
yet.
がついてる。
足に見えるけど、本当は授乳器官なのかも。
I tried to picture Iris's breast swing down like that. And then I decided not to. Good to know even she has standards.
夢の中で私を助けたって言ってましたよね。
Four is good. Apollo is good. Just I even liked 5 mostly because the final case was crazy. All right, that's cool. Yeah, but yeah, I only played the first case of 5, and it was giving me. I mean, I'm also biased. If Roll was here, he'd talk. He'd explain it better. But like, because he kind of explained to me that pretty much what's his name? Shu, whatever. I forgot his Takumi. I think his name Shu Takumi is the guy who did He like, you know, directed and wrote the first 3 games, and he also wrote the 4th game, although he didn't direct it. But from there on, it was somebody else sort of took on a lot of the stuff in the on 5 and 6, which is why it's different. Okay, Edgeworth 2 is fantastic. That's interesting. I'm curious about that one as well, because I've heard Investigations 2 is really good, but it obviously never came out officially anywhere. Right now, Lucajin is playing I assume, you know, fan-translated version. So I'm wondering if I should play it myself, or I should experience it first for myself by watching Lucajin play it. I'm very curious of thinking about that.
それってどういうことなんですか？
俺がアビスって組織に所属してることは言ったよな。
はい、2日前車の中で聞きました。
容疑者や参考人の夢の中、ソムニウム世界に潜って手がかりを探す。
Second Ace Attorney game still has the best final case in my opinion. Yeah, that one was pretty. Like, I mean, that one definitely, in terms of the drama, it's pretty damn good.
それが俺たちアビスの仕事なんだ。
夢に潜るって。
シンクシステムって装置を使う。
何ですかそれ？
そういう装置があるんだよ。
Yeah, like Luca's in like her 40s, I think, or something? 30s or 40s? I mean, the joke is she's everybody's aunt, that's the whole thing, so.
説明になってないです。どういう仕組みなのか教えてください。
That's true, I could stream Ace Attorney Investigations too. That's true. I just need to work out how to do it. You know what? I'll ask Roll. He probably knows where the ROMs are.
だからそれは説明してやってもいいが、理解するにはある程度の予備知識が必要で。
予備知識？
God damn it! God damn it! It's so okay. So like in World's End Club, there is literally a part where it's just like, say, do you know about nanomachines? And I'm just like, this is just a fucking meme because it's like freaking what you call it, Metal Gear Rising. You know, the guy at the end of Metal Gear Rising, and it's but doing it again. Do you know about nanomachine? Okay. Anyway, well, let's see if there's anything else.
おいお前、ここで着ているもんを全部置いていきな。
なんだよそれ。
ハイデンバーの真似です。
なんだよそれ。
ドイツの山奥で追いはぎをして生計を立ててるおばあさんのことですよ。
なんで日本語なんだよ。
この台の上に私の死体が？
ああ。
I'm just thinking if there's anything else before I get into techno
こ
babble.
んにちは。僕ドラム缶。
Wait.
こんにちは。僕ドラム缶。
Okay, so that is okay. I'm like it didn't sound like she was saying Doraemon there, but I think she was saying like Doraemon-kun. Doraemon-kun.
こんにちは。僕ドラム缶。
Or not? I don't know. But like she is definitely putting on a Doraemon voice there, so it's probably a Doraemon thing. I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that. Except for me, because I like seeing if somebody's made a stupid pop culture reference. I'm like, I need to get the stupid pop culture reference.
Ah,
本当だ。でも大きすぎて一口で頬張ったら顎がもげちゃいそうだよな。
伊達さん何言ってるんですか？あれはただの段ボール箱ですよ。
お前。
Alright, let's talk about nanomachines. Let's fucking talk about nanomachines.
もちろんナノテクノロジーのことですよね。目に見えないぐらいちっちゃいサイズの物質や物体をこの技術で作られた同じぐらいのサイズのちっちゃい機械のことをナノマシンと言って。
Alright, hang on. Screenshot time. Just fucking Uchikoshi's love affair with nanomachines. There we go. I'm just because I'm just saying that there are nanomachines in the plot of World's End Club. I don't exactly know fully why yet, but yeah.
医療とか先端科学とか他にもいろんな分野で応用されてるって聞いたことがあります。特に最近のナノマシンはものすごく進化してるみたいで、ガンと体の中に潜り込んでいってビビビビビって直してくれるんだってママが言ってました。あ、ビビビビビなのかチュルチュルチュルなのかギルギルギルなのかはよくわからないですけど。
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I wonder if Hitomi could use nanomachines to restore the nerve functions in her arm. The plot thickens.
ただナノマシンを使って治療するにはまだまだとんでもない金額がかかるみたいで、今のところそれを受けることができるのは
Okay, that probably explains why she can't.
一部の恵まれた富裕層だけしかいないって左翼の先生から聞きました。
おおむね合っているが一応補足しておこう。ナノというのは10のマイナス9乗を意味する窃盗時のことだ。
I knew that.
したがって1ナノメートルというのは10億分の1、 0.0000001メートルのことを表す。シンクシステムで使われているナノマシンは 2.16 ナノメートル。ウイルスの大きさはだいたい20から970ナノメートルだから、それよりもさらに小さな機械ということになる。このマシンは人間の脳内にある神経回路を組み替えることができる。これによりシンクシステムは対象者の脳内へとシンカーの自我データを書き込んでいるのだ。
Okay, I'm just. Is it the BBB? I mean, I'm gonna find out, but the BBB sounds like it's the brain-blood barrier. I know what that is. That's the thing that makes things that things can enter your brain. What was it? Things that they can enter your brain, or like certain things can enter your brain, and some things get blocked by on the other side. Something along those lines. I think that's what this is,
知
right?
ってますよ。ブラッドブレインバリア。
Yep.
血液脳関門のことでしょ。
Metal Gear made nanomachines cool. To be fair.
人間の頭の中にはちっちゃい小人さんたちがたくさん住んでいて、血の中に溶け込んだ悪い物質が脳みその中に入らないよう守ってくれてるんですよね。
まあそう解釈してもらってもいいだろう。
I mean, Metal Gear.
BBB は脳内の微小血管に存在する。
I mean, Metal Gear definitely did not popularize nanomachines. That's the thing that's just always.
ここを通り抜けられるのはおよそ 0.4 ナノメートル以下の物質のみで、
Okay.
それよりも大きな物質は脳細胞へと到達することはできない。
That's why you need nanotech for this. Okay. But here's the thing that's probably not real.
どうやら知らないみたいだな。
いいえ、知ってます。今世界中で使われている AI の基幹プログラムのことで ですよね。
そうだが、どうしたんだ？なんだか怯えてるように見えるが。
She knows
何
something.
でもありません。気にしないでください。
ピュータも言っていた通り、
Okay, let's hear it anyway. It's it for me, especially for Senator Armstrong. Only people who played Metal Gear Rising will understand that. I mean, like I haven't played Metal Gear Rising, but I've seen the memes. I understand. I've seen the memes.
ウジャトシステムの登場によって人間の自我データは抽出することが可能となった。これを対象者の脳内に送り込むことでシンクは実現されているのだ。
Oh, okay, let's hear.
わかった。それだけ知ってりゃ十分だ。説明してやろう。俺たちシンカーはシンクギアってやつを装着することで対象者の脳内へと潜り込む。そのギアの奥には大量のナノケーブルが収納されていて、それら一本一本の先端に特殊なナノマシンが接続されている。このマシンは血管の中を通して脳へと送り届けることはできない。どうしてかというと、
BBB の小人さんたちが「うにゃーちけー!」って弾き飛ばしちゃうからですね。
まあそうかな。だがナノマシンはどうしても脳細胞のところまで送ってやらなければならない。さてどうするか。
頭蓋骨にドリルで穴を開ける？
いや、
じゃあイクラマン太みたいにツルハシで。
道具の問題じゃない。そもそも穴なんて開ける必要はないんだよ。なぜなら頭蓋骨には最初からそれが開いてるからだ。そのうちの一つが眼下の奥にある視神経管、オプティックカナルだ。
Ah, there we go. Behind the eyes. There we go.
シンクギアから排出されたナノケーブルは眼球と眼下の隙間に潜り込み、その奥に開いた小さな穴、オプティックカナルを通って海へと至る。
海？
灰白色の広大な海、脳細胞の海原だ。
So, when people were saying that eyes are the window to the soul, they're kind of being literally sort of in this case, because you can go through the optical nerve into your brain.
なんだかロマンチックですね。
実際はブヨブヨとしたタンパク質の塊だけどな。
さて、無事に目的地へと達したナノケーブルは、
So, I am interested to see if Iba is involved in that whole thing. And beauty is in the eye of Date. Yeah, I'm wondering also if you're new. Hello, Serious Mer. Welcome to AI again. I'm wondering if Iba is related to this. If like Iba plays the active role in the sync process, because like obviously we know that Date is the only syncer we know, but like is that because he's got Iba, or is it just because he's good at? I'm not sure. We'll see. Let's see.
その後、根を張るように脳内の隅々まで張り巡らされていくことになる。
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get Astral Chain if it gets on sale eventually. It's just a bit too expensive, right? Like, just cause like, since I know it's a single player beat 'em up thing, like it's probably not that, you know, the campaign's probably not that long.
先端についてるのは無数のナノマシン。制御しているのはウジャトシステムだ。これらの活躍によってシンカーと対象者の自我データは交換される。
交換？
人間の脳にはキャパシティってやつがあってな。一個の脳に入れる自我は一つだけなんだ。
複数の自我が混在するとコンフリクトを起こして脳の機能が崩壊してしまうのだ。
車のハンドルは一つしかついてないだろ。二つもあったらその車は事故っちまう。
飛行機の操縦桿は2つついてるのもありますけど。
例えが悪かったな。人間の体は一人乗りなんだ。二人で乗ろうとするとぶっ壊れちまうんだよ。
Is that what happened to Date? Who knows?
そうなんだ。
とま、そういうわけでシンカーの自我データは対象者の頭の中へ。この時脳内には対象者の記憶だけしか残っていない。いわば主を失った家みたいなもんだ。 俺たちシンカーはその家へと侵入し、手がかりを探して元へと戻る。6分以内にな。
時間が決まってるんですね。
ああ、そうしないとその家に飲み込まれちまうんだよ。
神経回路が絡みつき、自我データが侵食される。
Yeah, that's definitely what happened to Date.
要するに家の中へと閉じ込められて
Well,
しまうっ
okay,
てこと
maybe
だ。
not exactly, but he had memory loss. It's obviously got to do with something about this. Besides, like, you know, if you know when there's a time limit, then somebody definitely went past the time limit at some point. It's like, I can't remember. There's something. Oh wait, I mean, Kiddercross Uprising. I can think of one where it's like you could only fly for 5 minutes, and then he goes past 5 minutes, and there are probably so many more examples. I guess that's it.
ありがとうございます。なんとなくですけど、シンクの仕組みについては分かりました。
誰にも言うなよ。機密事項なんだからな。
大丈夫ですよ。それより伊達さん、一つ教えてください。
ん？
伊達さんは昨日誰にシンクしたんですか？
写真を見せただろ。国会議員の瀬島だ。
なるほど。それで瀬島さんのことをいろいろと。
だが会ったことはないんだよな。
ありません、本当に。とにかく伊達さんはここで私の死体を見たんですよね。
Kiddercross Uprising is a perfect game. I need a Switch port. Oh, that'd be beautiful. I'd love, like, I wish I could. I've still got a 3DS. I could play it. My problem is my 3DS is so old. The circle pad kind of just falls off sometimes. So it's kind of hard to play something that requires a lot of precision like that.
間違いない。
その後、瀬島さんの夢の中で殺されそうになってた私を助けてくれた。
ああ、
そしたらどういうわけか、私が生き返っていたと。
そうだ。
じゃあやっぱり伊達さんは
伊達、そろそろ限界なんじゃないか。
確かに体の芯まで凍っちまいそうだ。エリス、ひとまず。
Alright, I guess that's it. Oh, only one place left. What do you mean? I mean, it's like so old. I mean, not even so old, but like my 3DS is pretty good. It's just actually, heck, I can show you. It's just like when I move it around too violently, it just kind of. Hang on, actually, I can just. Here I am. It's just like when I move it a bit too violently, it just kind of falls off. It just kind of falls off occasionally. Like this bit, like the rubber bit, the big rubber bit here, kind of falls off, and there's just like a smaller black knob underneath it. That's kind of what happens, but yeah. It's a shame. I like it. I like my circle pad. Yeah, I'm still alive. Hey, Sora Hikaru. Live. I'm alive and I'm live indeed. Yes.
お腹ペコペコペコリンチョスだよ。
アセトンちゃん、なんで来たの？
私がお腹すいたって言ったら伊達さんが。
What a coincidence.
ここの飯一度食ってみたくてな。
というわけで王タン、いつものやつお願い。
かしこまり。
I'm currently playing Fire Emblem Encore. Fire Emblem Encore? What is that? I've never heard of that before. Is that some kind of fan game or something? Oh, it flew in the kitchen. Iris watched him go and took a seat.
Shio, 胡椒、七味唐辛子と、それからこれは。
カ カビの一種を加えた真弓の汁って書いてありますね。
Oh, Tokyo Mirage Sessions of Fire Emblem. Yeah, the Persona one. Yeah. I know which one you're talking about. I heard that one got somewhat mixed reviews, but I mean, I won't say I was never curious about it.
Meow.
どうしたんですかいきなり。
おいおい、知らないのか？招き猫に向かって猫のモノマネをすると幸せが訪れるんだぞ。
Is it?
そうなんだ。
にゃー。これで私にも幸せが訪れますね。
だってさ、水着姿の女の子が装甲車を洗ってるビデオがあるんだけど見る？
God damn it.
見ねえよ。
Really interesting that Dante still has some standards, though. He's going to horny jail, but he still has standards.
伊達さん、よだれが出てますよ。
ああ、早く飯が食いたい。
あ、林サンバの林ボンゴリのサインがある。
誰なんだそいつは。
Oh, hey, Ozymandias. What is your? Did you come in at a bad time? with the disgusted Tenko face. Anyway, we're playing AI as to be expected. None of us can figure out what that sauce is.
伊達さん、あんなところに火星人が。
椅子だよ。
What?
ねえ、アセトンちゃん、そこにあるバケツ蹴飛ばしてくれないかな。
I never actually played Awakening. That was another thing where I was like, oh, maybe I'll get it when it's cheaper, but now I can't. Or I could, but like I don't know where it is. You know, they don't discount those games. That's the problem.
いいけど。
I mean, I could always like honestly, it's not even just the fact that DBZ Abridged is dead. It's just I've grown out of reaction videos, kind of. It's just not really a thing I'm interested in just much doing anymore. It was like a fun, not novelty, but you know, it's just nothing really that. Streaming is pretty much the closest to doing essentially. It's kind of like the natural progression to the reaction video kind of stuff. But honestly, one time I was actually thinking about I was actually thinking about doing a stream that's just me doing a old DBZA marathon, like just for the hell of it. Like it was an idea.
こう？
おお、いいね、もっともっと。
Oh, I recommend against playing it at all, but I won't stop you if you're curious. Really, is Awakening that bad? I thought everyone loved Awakening.
こう？
うわ、たまらんなこりゃ。最高だ。
I don't understand why Oda is so turned on by this.
伊達を上回る変態がこの世に存在したとは。
黒田和明の下に塩を振って焼いたやつか。
Wait, hang on. I think who's Kurita Kazuaki again? Is that in our case notes? Doesn't look like it. Oh, classic Fire Emblem fan. Okay, but I mean, what do you think about Three Houses though? I thought Three Houses was a really good game. Too long didn't read. I think Awakening's writing is meh when self-contained. Awful in the context of Fire Emblem, and the map design is abysmal. Okay, fair enough. You know that's fair enough. I can understand that.
甘くて食べられる時計ってなんだ
Okay, I'm going to sleep. I really dig the sci-fi story of this game. I hope you do DBCA watch well scenario. Bye bye. Alright, good night, Raphael. Three Houses has lacking map design but above average writing. I can understand what you mean by like lacking map design. Like I guess the stages themselves aren't too like, you know, the fun about the Three Houses gameplay is just how much versatility you can give your characters, really. And you can just, and how, like, you know, it feels like every time, you know, you're always just gradually unlocking more weapon levels and skill levels and leveling up and promoting units and, you know, and it's like, you know, it's fun in that way, and seeing, you know, what the different things can do. But I guess the maps aren't particularly that special. Anyway, oh yeah, I was thinking about Fates, because I mean I haven't played it, but I've heard that people like hate Fates is like even worse in terms of that kind of stuff. The gimmick maps, they're all just gimmicks.
飴細工の時計
正解
Okay, ironically I think Conquest had bad writing but the best map design. Okay, how things have flipped. I think the writing for Three Houses was really good. The only issue of it being that, you know, it's you don't really get the full story for a lot of things in one campaign, and even then it's like a lot of things that you could spend a really long time talking about and just kind of glossed over. Conquest is a fantastic game if you skip the cutscenes. Anyway, I think that's pretty much it. Swing door.
誰も電話に
電話
Good guy Karen mod does a good lots of fix Conquest writing. Bless that mod team. Interesting. All right.
奥の今にいるよテレビでも見てるんじゃないかな
お前はここで何を
畳に寝転がって瞑想してたんだ
Sure.
普通に眠ってただけなのでは。
伊達さんはなんでアセトンちゃんと一緒に
I tried to play Sacred Stones. Heck, I tried to play Sacred Stones at least like twice or three times. And every time I get to a situation where one of my units die early on, and I'm like, well, I have to restart the chapter now, and I just couldn't figure out ways to stop it. But that being said, I did not hear that rumor. That would be interesting, but I'm not sure about Sora for Smash. But what was I even? Right. You guys having a nice conversation there. I'm like, I don't want to interrupt your fun in a way. Yeah, like one of it's funny because I bought the NES Fire Emblem one because you know, as we all know, Marth was getting killed on March 31st as well, and I haven't lost any units yet. But then again, I think I've only done like 3 chapters so far, so. Yeah, that's me with like every Fire Emblem game.
私たちこ
いくらマンはしない
デートしてるとこなんだ
そっかそっかデートねデート
捜査中なんだがなどうしても来たいって言うから
伊達さん生きのいいフグの卵巣があるんだけど食べてみる
If you want a Fire Emblem that's good all around, Path of Radiance is what you want. I mean, yeah, but on the other hand, aren't like Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn like kind of literally impossible to get your hands on nowadays because they're like $500 gazillion because there aren't enough of them? Yes. Yeah, yeah.
悪いが遠慮しておく。
It's funny actually. I mean I have seen I remember like ages back I watched somebody do a let's play of Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn, and I thought, I thought it was fascinating how they managed to make this story continue on in Radiant Dawn. Like how they have all these all these like random unanswered questions that actually do get answered in Radiant Dawn. I think that was actually pretty neat, you know? Like I thought that was pretty cool, and like it's one of those things where it was like, and then like you find out like who some of these characters are if you like import data from Path of Radiance, and I thought that's really neat, even if a bit annoying. But yeah, I've also heard that apparently Radiant Dawn's like one of the hardest ones, just because like you start off really underpowered. Alright, let me see.
まあね。小さい頃、父さんにいろいろと教わって。
But basically, sorry, Hikaru, did you notice that Ike has two designs, like the Brawl design, and then like the design in Smash Bros 4, and then in Ultimate you can change between them. Yeah, it's kind of like his Radiant Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn designs. Also, I liked the idea of Radiant Dawn because it had a female protagonist, even if she was kind of eclipsed by Ike at the end of the game.
ちなみに俺の分も作ってくれてるんだよな。
うん、とびっきりのやつをご馳走してあげるよ。まだ探してるんだ。昨日も言ったけど心当たりはないな。
Alright, then Iris, I guess. Oh yeah, my big Fire Emblem advice. If the game came out before the 3DS, it is fine to let your units die. In fact, let them. The story changes if you let them die. Yeah, but like, you want to have the golden ending where everybody has their perfect ending, where everybody lives happily ever after, right? It's like playing a neutral path in Undertale and just deciding to kill some of the bosses but not all of them because there's different dialogue there. You want to have the best ending first off.
はい、来たことがあります。
じゃあ太田の母親真由美にも会ったことが。
ありますけど、なんていうか、私嫌われてるみたいで。
そんなことないよ。母さんはアセトンちゃんの美しさに嫉妬してるだけなんだ。
Oh yeah, she doesn't like Iris because Oda is a simp for her, basically.
フォローになってないな。
Yeah, that's precisely why I can't finish the new ones. I care too much about keeping my units alive. Well, the new ones, because the new ones have casual mode. The new ones can turn off permadeath, so you can still have characters die, and it's great. There isn't a golden ending. You just have there's just a lot of different character endings. If you get hung up on having everyone live on the first playthrough, you're bound to hit walls. Yeah, but you still feel bad. That's the problem. I feel bad for it.
嫉妬だろうとなんだろうと嫌ってることに変わりはない。
Like still, at least in like the NES one, like there's a chapter where they give you two cavaliers that are identical. They give you like 3 fighters that are identical at once. So in those ones, like I can understand that you might have some of them die and it's okay. But like when all of them have like important things and they're all they have their own roles and stuff. Heck, if they even continue on to Radiant Dawn, it's like. Oh no, it's fine to feel bad. That's half the point. Okay, fair enough.
オムライスのことです。
I wanna try Omurice, not just because I've been seeing it in anime all the time.
オータンが作るオムライス、イケールするぐらい美味しいですよ。
それは褒めてるのか？
いや、照れるな。
太田が喜んでるからいいんじゃないか。
let's continue the plot part.
なあイリス、お前が生き返った件についてだが、
There was a Fire Emblem anime, I think. There was a little bit. There was one like the 90s for about the Marths, about like the Marth era. But from that point, I don't think that. Yeah, no, you can mention, you can talk about Ozymandias.
ちょっと待って。アセトンちゃんが生き返ったってどういうこと？
ああ、それはだな。
I decided to tell Oda about Iris's resurrection for some reason.
伊達さんはね、私が生きてる平行世界にジャンプしてきたんだよ。
Okay. At this point, this is total. They're like, I think this has to be intentional now. Like they're just totally. It's just like Zero Escape, where we're just like, you may be dead in one world, but in the other world you're not. So we just need to go to that world.
アセトンちゃんが死んじゃった世界から。
Oh, Shinji from Ava voices Marth. Oh, yeah, right, Marth. I forgot. Mars. I forgot Mars. He's supposed to be Mars, and he's just called Marth. He's actually underrated in my opinion. Most people write him off mostly because they don't play his game. But hey, I mean, unfortunately, I think the other problem with Marth is that everyone also now is assuming associates Marth with Lucina, and everyone says Lucina is overrated. So. No, Danganronpa does not have multiple timelines. It's pretty straightforward with that.
そういうこと？
Or Ni no Kuni as well. You're right. There's a lot of this stuff is happening.
なあ、平行世界のことをもう少し詳しく教えてくれないか？
ああ、いいですけど、でもどうやって説明すればいいのかな。
It's called the morphogenetic field, and then you find out that Iris really is Akane Kuroshiki's daughter.
そうだ、伊達さん、私とじゃんけんしてくれませんか？
じゃんけん？
まず、引き分けだったら何もなしです。握手をして、ただ、私が勝ったら何かご褒美をください。
俺が勝ったら？
When you say I still haven't finished Danganronpa 3, do you mean the anime or do you mean V3?
何でも言うことを聞いてあげます。
Date, do I need to bring the horny hammer?
そう。でも
That being said, Iris knows exactly what she's doing. Danganronpa does have light novels, but I don't think they're in an alternate timeline. I don't think. They're just written by. Sometimes they're written by different people. Too many people are asking me questions and things I want to talk
伊
about.
達の心拍数、血圧が上昇している。お前、一体何を？
おお、やったろうじゃねえか！
それじゃあ早速ですが、いきますよ。せーの。
Oh, yep. Of course they're doing it like this. We're putting it in the choice the choice prompt, and we're gonna go back in time. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, right. You're right. If is the alternate timeline. You're right. But that wasn't actually a anyway. Isn't the joke is everyone does rock? Let's do rock. Oh, we tied. If is fun. I was gonna rate that as well in another stream. There are so many
なんだか
things.
一番面白くない
Did I
展
need a
開ですね。
stream?
まあ、しょうがないか。とりあえず、ルールにのっとって握手しておきましょう。
And by the power of Horny, Date learns how to jump into an alternate timeline because he wants to win. Right?
はい、にぎにぎに。
I shook hands with Iris. Right? Is the timeline gonna branch to 3
今
now?
私と伊達さんはじゃんけんしましたよね。そしたらアイコになって、でも、もしかしたら別の歴史では、私は伊達さんからご褒美をもらってたかもしれないし。
Okay, so Danganronpa 0 is the light novel that's like unambiguously canon. Everything else Danganronpa If is very specifically a what if scenario. everything else, I'm not sure.
伊達さんは私のあられもない姿を拝むことになっていたかもしれません。
あーくそー、なんで俺はグーなんか。
お前勝ったら何をさせるつもりだったんだ。
そんな風に歴史が枝分かれしていった世界のことを平行世界って言うんです。
で、俺はイリスが死んじまった世界から生きてる世界にジャンプしてきたと。
When would that have happened?
多分そうなんじゃないかなって。
平行世界ね。
Yeah, I mean, yeah, there's two Kyoko side story ones. There's Danganronpa Kirigiri, which just finished recently, which is like 7 volumes. It's like a prequel. And then there's that Kirigiri So one, which I actually don't know about, just that apparently goes pretty crazy.
そんなもんがあるとは思えんが。
あります。平行世界は確実に存在するんです。
Of course, they do.
じゃあブーバ機器効果とかマンデラエフェクトとか、1億個のボールの話をしたら信じてもらえるかな。
I'm still surprised Ultra Spare Girls is canon since it has a real ghost. That's true.
あ、なんだか面白そうな話だね。僕もその手の都市伝説には詳しいよ。
Of course you fucking do.
時空のおっさんとか消えた友達とか2人の妹の話とか。
I've heard people talking about it. Really? Oh geez, there's so many prompts. Geez, there's so many prompts. Alright, hang on. Okay, we've got to get through these. Let's go.
気がつくと誰もいない奇妙な世界に迷い込んでいた。そういう体験をした人って結構多いみたいなんだけど、彼らはほとんど共通して、それが時空のおっさん。
Anyway, last tip on Fire Emblem before I move on. Fire Emblem on 4 and 5 on SNES are amazing games that will probably never get localized due to content like Mother 3. Yeah, I've definitely heard that. I mean, I know what happens, and I know the big thing about genealogy of the Holy War, where you know your whole team gets betrayed, and then you have to like, yeah, that. So you know, I've heard that. Although I've heard also that Thracia 6776 is like just kind of evil in some ways and how difficult it is.
作業着を着た普通のおっさんらしいんだけどね。そのおっさんは異世界に迷い込んだ人々を
君はこの世界に来ちゃいけない人間なのだ
とかなんとか言って。
私も会ってみたいな。
That
時空
sounds
のおっ
like
さん。
that sounds like a fun story pitch. All right, what's the other ones?
小学生のビーコちゃんが部屋でピアノの練習をしてた時のこと。その時後ろで妹がテレビを見てたらしいんだけど、
音がうるさいからボリュームを絞って
でビーコちゃんは振り向いて妹に向かってお願いしたみたいなんだ。それからしばらくの間ビーコちゃんはピアノの練習を続けてて、だけど妹は全く言うことを聞かずボリュームを下げてくれなかったんだって。怒ったビーコちゃんは再び振り向くと妹に向かって怒鳴り声を上げようとしたんだけど、なぜかそこには妹の姿がなく。
あれ、どこ行っちゃったんだろう。
Ota, did you ever think about how disturbingly good your little girl impression is?
そんな風に思っていたその矢先、
ただいま
駆けつけてみると玄関には帰宅したばかりの両親と
Alright, see you, sir,
妹の姿。
Hikaru.
いつの間に外に出たの？
するとお母さんがこう答えたんだ。何言ってるのよ、妹は私たちと一緒に買い物に行ったんじゃない。
Basically, Ota, also can we talk about how disturbingly good your mother impression is?
ビーコちゃんはもちろん困惑。疑問に思っていろいろ聞いてみると、その時はちょうど妹が好きな番組をテレビでやってる時間で、妹は出かける前その番組を見るか両親の買い物についていくかで。
じゃあ妹の決断次第ではテレビを見てた歴史も。
This is so fucking Uchikoshi. characters just going around and giving you random tangents about like pseudoscience conspiracy theories. It's great.
あったのかもしれないね。リーコちゃんが見たのはその平行世界のビジョンが干渉したものだったのかも。ある人、仮に A 君としておくけど、その A 君が小学生だった頃の話。A 君には鈴木君っていうとても仲のいい友達がいたんだ。ある日学校が終わって二人で家へと帰っている途中のこと。A 君はいつものように鈴木君に向かってくだらない冗談を言ったんだって。それを聞いて鈴木君は腹を抱えるように大爆笑。その時あまりにも笑いすぎたせいか、突如鈴木くんの目玉がポロッとこぼれ落ちたそうなんだ。ああ、落ちたっていうか垂れ下がったって言った方がいいかな。神経とかそういうのは繋がったままだったみたいだから。A 君はあまりの出来事に絶句。すると鈴木くんは何事もなかったかのように片目を戻してそのままスタスタと歩き始めたんだ。A 君は慌てて後を追いかけると、ねえ大丈夫？今目玉取れちゃってたみたいだけど。そんな風に鈴木くんに尋ねた。ところが鈴木くんは、ああ、うんと気のない返事を繰り返すばかりで、 A 君は不思議に思いながらもそれ以上深くは追求できず。これだけでも十分変な話なんだけど、それよりもさらに奇妙なことが。翌朝 A 君が学校に行くと隣の席の鈴木君が来てないことが分かった。 A 君はどうしたんだろうと思って担任の先生に尋ねてみた。今日鈴木君は休みなの？すると先生は鈴木って誰？そんな子うちのクラスにはいないけど。いや何言ってんだよ先生。 A 君はうろたえながらも他の生徒たちにも聞いてみたけれど、返ってきた答えはいずれも同じ。
そんなやつ知らないよ。
この学校には鈴木なんていないじゃん。
つまり A 君は鈴木君が存在しない平行世界にジャンプしちゃったと。
だと思うんだよね。
Wait, this one continues? Hang on.
その鈴木ってやつは A の中の空想上。
そんなことないよ。 A 君は確かに鈴木君のことをはっきりと覚えてて。
確かに言われてみれば不自然かも。普通は外に飛び出した目玉。
いや、それができちゃうみたいなんだよ。医学的には眼球脱臼っていうらしいんだけど、外に出ちゃった目玉を元に戻すのはそんなに難しいことじゃないんだって。
Wait, is this a real thing?
確かにその通り。
Oh
眼
god.
球脱臼は比較的容
Oh
易に治すことがで
god.
きる。
Okay.
血管や視神経が損傷していない限り視力が衰えるというような後遺症。
だからって鈴木が実在するって根拠。
まあそうだけど、ある時小学生の C 君が学校に行くと、教室の床にいろんなものがはがきやタオル、湯飲み茶碗や洗面器。よく見るとそれは全部 C 君。
なんでそんなもんが教室に？
理由はわからないんだ。 C 君の家族がそんなものをぶちまけたわけ。
もしかして平行世界で何かがあって。
かもしれないね。この手の話はまだまだたくさん知ってるよ。気がつくと1年後の未来に飛んでいて、手元にあったのは見知らぬ1台の携帯電話。アドレス帳を開いてみると、まーとかひとか。
なんか怖いね。
あとはそうだな、町の人々はみんな日本人。話しているのは聞いたこともない言葉で、看板や雑誌に書かれている。もちろん韓国や中国の話じゃないよ。地形や地理は全く日本。
それこそまさに。
Anything else? Okay. That's all of Ota's scary creepypasta stories. Let's hear the other ones.
伊達さんはネルソン・マンデラって知ってますか？
Okay, finally, a question I understand.
僕は知ってるよ。南アフリカの元大統領でアパルトヘイトの撤廃に尽力した人物だよね。
そのマンデラさん、2013年に亡くなってしまったんですけど、そのニュースが流れた時、世界中で「あれ？マンデラって1980年代に獄中で亡くなった?」こんな風に現実の出来事と過去のそのことをマンデラエフェクトって言うんです。
Huh, so that's what that is. Oh, the cool thing about Fire Emblem 4, most Fire Emblem games have around 22 to 30 chapters with Radiant Dawn. Hang on, let me open that up. Oh shit, that's really neat. That's really neat. I mean, I did know that. I knew that I think Fire Emblem 4 is known for having like a huge number of maps. I didn't realize they're all connected like that. That's really neat. Also, I did not know that the Mandela effect was from 2013.
マンデラエフェクトの例は小さい頃に読んだ童話のタイトルがいつの間にか変わっていたり。
Hang on. Hang on. Is this that thing of the Berenstein Bears thing? Is this a fucking... Is... Let me screenshot this.
ケネディが暗殺された時に乗っていた車は4人乗りだったと記憶していたり、実際には今私たちがいる世界では6人乗りってことになってるんですけどね。
僕も4人乗りだと思ってた。
有名なゲームのキャラクター電気ネズミの尻尾の先は黒く塗られていたと思いませんか？
え、違うの？
本当は黄色一色なの。
Wait. Wait. Because I'm just thinking maybe the Pikachu thing has something to do with the gender variations, but no, I think the gender variation it's just that it's got a notch on its tail. I think. I don't know.
過去にデザインが変更されたわけでもなくて、
そうなんだ。
誰もが知ってる映画のセリフ、企業のロゴ、歴史的な大事件からマンデラエフェクトの例はなぜだと思いますか？
人々が別の平行世界に飛んだから。
確かに。そう考えれば辻褄は合うかも。
I mean, I think also another way of explaining the Mandela effect is probably just people make inferences based on either previous knowledge and other things, but let's hear about the Japanese
まずは
one.
伊達さん、
I just pulled up a picture on her
こ
phone.
の絵を使った有名な実験があるんですけど、
Okay, I haven't heard this one. Let's see.
これをいろんな国、いろんな言葉を話す人たちに見せて、ねえねえ君たち、どっちがブーバでどっちがキキだと思う？するとなんと 98% の人たちが丸っこい方がブーバでギザギザっちい方がキキじゃねって不思議だと思いませんか？
I mean, that's
要するにブーバと言ったらこんな感じ、キキと言ったらこんな感じ。
I mean, that one sounds like, what you call it? That kind of sounds like, oh yeah, to answer your question, Fire Emblem 4 and 5's problem isn't the story twist in Miller 4. But, I mean, I wasn't necessarily thinking the problem, I was just more hearing, that's just what I know about it. And I was saying it this way, like, that doesn't sound too crazy because it's like onomatopoeia, like, something that sounds soft and something that sounds sharp. Like, that kind of sounds right.
っていう普遍的なイメージが言葉や育った環境とは関係なく、私たち人類の中には備わってるってことになるわけで。
Okay, hang on. God, what sci-fi story was I looking at previously that was talking about, like, the universal knowledge that people have, the universal subconscious? Or was that also AI? I can't remember. Too much sci-fi in my head, where there was, like, you get knowledge from, like, the universal subconscious or something? It'll come to me randomly. Oh, right. It's in there involve genocide, rape, incest, eugenics, child hunting, and a lot of great morality. That's why they won't get localized. I mean, the Three Houses still had experiments on children and stuff. But I'll take your word for it.
太陽や海を崇めること、お母さんと言ったら柔らかいもの、そういったことは文化的な背景とは無関係に、心理学者のユングは
Yes, that's it. That's it. It was from Persona 4.
ってやつがあるからじゃ。
That's why I
考えました。
That's why I remember it, because it's the Jung stuff. It was in Persona 4, and they have this like side thing where you can view a whole bunch of lectures about his psychology, and the whole thing about the collective unconscious was in there. And I wasn't always sure, but hey, look, guys, it's controls.
人間の意識の奥の方、無意識よりもさらに深い部分
Gotta go to sleep. I hope you figure out the mystery behind
つな
ours.
がっておる
Alright.
のじゃよ。
Good night, Tenbird.
ユング先生はそう言ったんです。例えて言うと、竹みたいなものですよ。竹ってほら、一本一本は独立した根っこの部分は地面の下でつながってるじゃないです。しかも人間の意識はそれだけじゃなくて、それが
平行世界？
そうです。伊達さんは夢の中で私を助けてくれたんですよね。夢は潜在意識の表れだとすると、
別の竹林にたどり。
多分。
But, oh man, I think we're reaching the
こ
end.
の世の中にはへんてこなことがたくさんありますけど、
さあ、なんだろうな。
私たち人類が存在してることですよ。
この宇宙をあまねく支配している物理学上の定数、そのうちの一つがほんの銀河系や太陽系、地球
がなければ、仮に地球があったとしても、そこに生命が誕生する確率はものすごく低くて。
That being said, the monkeys and the typewriters. If space really is infinitely vast, you know, the chances of them eventually having the right conditions for life to form, it can happen. Of course, that's a very atheistic thing to say, and you know what? I mean, I'm not going to use this stream to talk about beliefs in God, but
なのに、なんで私たちはいるんでしょうか。
it's alright, you don't need to ping them, it's fine. I mean, Rodelia said they were going to go to bed soon anyway, and Ramsey's probably playing Monster Hunter. I don't care if they leave.
今ここに箱があって、その中に1から1億までの数字が記されたボールが入ってるとします。伊達さんはその中から、
まあ普通に考えれば
じゃあもしも伊達さんが
そしたら多分一人ぐらいは。
Well, no, not definitely, just very...
ですよね。
whatever.
人類の誕生はそれよりもっともっと低い確率のありえないぐらいの奇跡なんです。
And that's what a lot of scientific people who believe in God sort of say to prove the existence of to justify the existence of a god.
でももしも宇宙が無数に存在するなら、
そのうちの一つぐらいは人類が生まれても不思議。
人間原理か。
Anthropic
イリ
principle.
スのやつ、なかなか侮れんな。
Okay. I think that's it. I think we've stopped talking about parallel worlds.
なんでそんなに詳しいんだ？
Also that.
なんでって言われても。
We're characters from an Uchikoshi game. We already immediately know about, like, weird metaphysical concepts.
僕はアセトンちゃんがオカルトの話をネットでよくしてた。それでいろいろと調べてるうちに知識が深まっていった。あ、そうだ、僕ね、陰謀論とか
of course you...
結社とかそっち系の話もたくさん知ってるんだ。
Okay, QAnon.
もしよかったら聞かせてあげるけど。
No.
いや、また今度な。それよりオムライスはまだなのか？
Are we gonna have rice finally? I would have brought the dish over. He laid out an rice, brought a bee and Iris. Iris grabbed a spoon with a huge smile on her
い
face.
ただきます。
She picked up a spoonful. No, actually, she tried to pick up a spoonful. What? What's going on? Iris?
大丈夫？アセトンちゃん。
もう大丈夫だよ。
Oh no, it's one of those things like, yeah, she died in another world and it's like coming to haunt her here or
ちょっ
something.
と手が滑っただけだって。
And she's dying.
さあ食べよう食べよ
Or she was transported here from another parallel world and she can't exist here for long. What's that one from? Oh, that's the Golden Compass. His Dark Materials. There was no conversation. Just the sound of the spoon hitting the plate. The diner echoed with it. And before
う。
long,
ごちそうさまでした。
Iris was totally re-energized. Her face was back to her usual easy smile.
はあ、うまたうまた。やっぱりオータンのオムライスは最高だよ。
ああ、確かに絶品と言っても過言じゃない。
父さんのおかげだよ。みっちり仕込まれたからね。
So why the hell? Why is Ota just wearing a Kamen Rider belt with him all the time? Isn't that shit expensive? You wanna break it? I paid for the food and stood to go.
さあ、そろそろ行こうか、イリス。
はい、ごちそうさまでした。
毎度あり。
Iris. Alright, I think. Marvel, why are we going there? Well, I guess we'll see what happens. And besides that, I'll probably end this off pretty soon. So, but let's see what's going on.
Ah, ママか、俺だ。
あら、伊達ちゃん、どうしたの？
これからそっちに向かおうと思ってる。
まあ嬉しい。それじゃあ朝まで貸し切りにしちゃおうかしら。
悪いが連れがいるんだ。
連れ？
女の子だ。イリスって名前の。
何よそれ。少女。
そもそもプライベートで行くわけじゃないんだよ。忘れちまったのか？例の件だ。
一人ね、レンちゃんと親しいよ。その人が今夜来ることに。
ああ、あれね。
本当にそいつ来るんだろう
約束は守る人よ。
な。わかった。それ。
待ってる。
イヤホンもしてないのに、なんで電話が。
I was too lazy to explain it properly, so I came up with a lie.
耳の奥に仕込んであるんだよ。
へえ、すごいですね。
Another call came in.
伊達、ボスからだ。
なんか嫌な予感がするな。
さて伊達くん、捜査状況を聞かせてもらいましょうか。89号は捕まったのかしら。
捕まったんならとっくに連絡してる。
そっかそっか。へえ。
なんだよ今の。
言葉にならない心の叫びよ。私がどれだけ追い詰められてるか伝わったでしょ。とにかく一刻も早く89号を確保して。
89号は沖浦と一緒に逃亡した。これからその沖浦の情報を聞きに行くところだ。
どこに？
I told her I was going to Maple with Iris, and about who I was expecting to see there.
まさか飲ませてなんかしようって魂胆じゃ。
イリスは未成年だぞ。
未成年じゃなかったらなんかするつもりなわけ？まあいいわ。伊達くんのことだから手段は問わないから、必ず2人を捕まえて。いいわね。
Golden Yokocho.
ここが 小金横丁。
来たのは初めてか？
はい。
マーブルって店はすぐそこにあって。
だって6時の方向、不審者が2人こちらに向かって接近中。
Here's a different nutshell experience of Fire Emblem 5. Oh god, what is this? Sorry, I'm looking at my phone, so... All these assholes have hammers, so don't bother with an armored unit. Like, will be useful or anything. What is this? Another entirely different boss who rushes you. 4 of these start out this close. By the way, 8 dark mages appear here later with no warning, don't get anything help. Come on, this is just insulting. This guy is some kind of super badass, never ends before you're even gonna get near him. Why is he here? To mock you? Hey bitch, check out my cool axe. Good luck jacking it with what your mom did to me last night. That's right, Fire Emblem fucked your mother. That's what it does. Some asshole with long range magic. By the way, again, 8 wyverns appear here later with, you guessed it, no warning. Also, they're green units, which aren't supposed to even be able to attack, but such is Thracia 776. Oh, jeez. That's funny. Anyway, cutscene, I think. Hi, Date. Hello, 2 suspicious individuals. They have knives. Oh no, the princess is being kidnapped, but also he has a gun. Oh no, it's another gun. It's a cool looking gun though, it's all like rich sci-fi looking. Oh god, multiple people with guns. Oh no, we don't have the budget for an action scene. We are trying the best we can. What's going on?
何者なんだ連中は。
正体を探るのはそれよりも。
こんなこと言って。
If I grab Iris and try to run, we'll be shot full of holes. The alleys between the buildings are blocked off. We can't go that way, which means
連中を始末するしかなさそうだな。
私が道で。
だが俺の銃、エボルバー一丁。
What are you doing? What is this? What? Wait.
作戦を考えた。これからいくつか指示を出すから。
うまくいくんだろうな。
大丈夫。私のケース。
で、その。
あそこに洗濯物のハンガーが。まずは通常弾で。
なんでそ。
質問は禁止だ。
Oh man, action minigame! Oh god damn it. Why?
Look at that.
What?
Like a gift from heaven.
Wait, and why are they English? Are they supposed to be speaking in English here? Or did the cutscene just not dub this properly?
あいつらアホなのか？
計算通りだ。
どんな計算だよ。
いいから続ける。次はエボルバーに炸裂。奥にあるエ
ロ本の
質問。ほら、炸裂弾で。
Alright. What the hell? What are all these games? Oh, he has multiple shots? This is very cool. This is all very new. That's a cool one. Looks like they never patched this. Yeah, randomly switches to English if you're playing Japanese. Hey, oh, okay. Fair enough then.
This is crazy! I've never seen anything like this before!
Alright, what's the third one?
やっぱアホなんだ。
お前も同じだろ。
あ？
とにかくだがお前が
もしもし。
ああ、ママか？
Oh, Ibar.
今、ふんどし姿のマッチョなイケメンたちが。
なんですって。
お前、人の声を勝手に。
今は緊急事態だ。シノゴの言ってるとはった。さて、あとはそこにある消火器を。
高圧の二酸化炭
今から私は眼下を出てその消火器を宙に
Oh,
向かって
of
投げ
course
上
you
げる。
will.
そしたらお前は適度なタイミングでさあ。
Iba can apparently just hold and lift an entire fire extinguisher? Okay, sure. That makes sense.
いいか、行くぞ。
Fair enough. I mean, I only just play this in Japanese just because there might be some cultural things that would make more sense if they're not just localized, and I might understand. Oh god! Ah, jeez. Wow. What? Okay, that's absurd, but funny.
すべて私の計算通りだ。
All according to K-Hack. Well, I did it, I guess.
This
俺の家だ。建物は強固なセキュリティシステム。ここなら
水木ちゃん、帰ってないんです。
みたいだな。
携帯の GPS を調べてみた。水木はまだ散歩系にいるようだ。
It's getting late, but Sunfish Pocket should be safe. I'm sure the mermaids are taking good care of her. If anything, she'd be more in danger with us.
イリス、さっきの件について話そう。どこか適当なところに座ってくれ。
Alright. Okay, God, this day is a very long day, and it's taking longer than I was expecting. I think that's a good place to end things off for the day. God, it's been, I mean, yeah, there's a lot going on here, but yeah. This could be interesting. Okay, the plot's, it's gone to the point like now the bad guys know who we are kind of thing, and they're trying to stop us. So yeah, this will be cool. This will be cool. Oh, there's one big scene in the game that's kind of ruined from the language switching, sadly. Oh, okay, there you go. All right, well, anyway, everybody, thanks for showing up. Thanks for coming. This is always fun. So I'll see you guys next time.